Om Param Tattvaya Narayanaaya Gurubhyo Namaha. Jai Gurudev. Mother Varahi, who is one of the Saptamatrikas, she holds a deep reverence in our Shakta tradition. If you are a Shri Vidya Upasak or if you chant Lalita Sahasranam, you will come across this famous verse. It's called Vishukra Pranaharana Varahi Virya, which means Mother Varahi is the one who destroyed the enemy or the Asura Vishukra. So similarly, she destroys all the negative forces, all the negative energies, all the negative tendencies from our lives as well. She protects her devotees and she takes us to the highest goals of spiritual life. Now, before I go further into Mother Varahi, I do want to offer my prayers to my Guru Parampara. Param Pujya Gurudev ki jai, Paramahansa Swami Nikleshwaranand Maharaj ki jai, Baba Bhutnath ki jai, Maa Kali, Maa Baglamukhi ki jai, Siddhashram ki jai. So we are still continuing with verse 5, 6, 7, and 8 of Baglamukhi Ashtotar Shatnam. Last lecture, I talked more elaborately about the origin of Dasa Mahavidya, which was tied to verse number 8. But I'll go back to 5, 6, and 7. There were several names that was mentioned: Lalita, Kali, Tripura Sundari, Saraswati, and Varahi. So we'll focus more on Mother Varahi today. As I said, the Saptamatrikas are the Shaktis of the god, such as Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, Kumar. There are core Saptamatrikas. They are Brahmani, Vaishnavi, Maheshwari, Kaumari, Indrani, Varahi, Chamunda. Sometimes you will also come across as Narsinhi, so that will make it as Ashtamatrika, the 8 matrikas. So again, who are these Saptamatrikas? They are mother goddesses. They are the feminine energy of God. So for example, Brahmani, she is the energy of Lord Brahma. Vaishnavi, she is the energy of Lord Vishnu. Maheshwari, she is the energy of Lord Maheshwar. Kumari, she is the energy of Lord Kumar, Skanda, Murugan. And since we are talking about Mother Varahi is the energy of Lord Varaha, who was the incarnation of Lord Vishnu, who came to uplift Mother Earth and preserve Dharma. So Mother Varahi and Saptamatrikas in general, you will find their references also in Durga Saptashati, in Devi Mahatmyam. When the fight against Rakta Bija happens, these Saptamatrikas, they emanate from the body of Mother Durga and they go on to destroy the Asuras of the Rakta Bija army as well. Similar mention you will also find in Durga Saptashati for the Chandamunda as well. And Mother Varahi, especially, she is called as Dandani and Dandanatha in the Shri Vidya Parampara. And there is one more god who is associated with this word Danda, and that is our beloved Dandapani Kalabhairav. In fact, in the holy city of Kashi, you will see both temples. One temple for Dandapani Kalabhairav and the other temple is for Mother Varahi. So both are Dandanatha, both are there to protect their devotees, both are there to protect the holy city of Kashi. In fact, both Mother Varahi as well as Bhairav are worshipped as Kshetrapal. In many areas within India, you will see that people used to worship the Saptamatrikas or Mother Varahi as Kshetrapal. Kshetra means that area or that locality or that village. Especially Kashi is protected by both Kal Bhairav as well as Varahi. Now, Kshetra can have so many different meanings. When we read in Gita, Kshetra and Kshetragya, chapter 13, there are two names, right? We come across this. Kshetra is this body, this mind, our sense organs. And Kshetragya is the knower of all, which is the Atman, the pure witness consciousness, right? So similarly, when we say that Kshetrapal, Mother Varahi is the Kshetrapal, she's also protecting this Kshetra of ours, which is this body. She's protecting this mind and these sense organs. She's protecting us from all the negative tendencies. She's keeping our mind affixed on her holy feet. She is destroying our ego and she's protecting from anything that can dissuade us from the spiritual path. Speaking of Dandanath and Dandapani and Dandini, right? All these names keep appearing anytime I talk about Mother Varahi. She holds a very prominent importance in the Sri Vidya Parampara. So during the war against the Bhandasur army, Mother Varahi takes on the role of commander-in-chief. Now, such an important title, such an important role for a woman to have that, it's like a general of the Indian army, right? Such an important role. So that's what Mother Varahi is playing, that role of commander-in-chief. And she goes on to then destroy Vishukra. There are two main goddesses within the Sri Vidya Parampara who is associated with Mahatripura Sundari. One is Raja Shamla, right? Raja Matangi or Shamla. She is the chief advisor to Mahatripura Sundari. And the other one is Varahi, who is the commander-in-chief of Mahatripura Sundari army and the war against Bhandasura. Now, there is so much details about her chariot. It is called Kiri Chakra. It is driven by 1,000 boars. There are Ashwini Kumars on that chariot. There are, of course, so much detailed description about Mother Varahi herself in the Sri Vidya Parampara, but I don't think I have the time to cover every single thing right now. But you can just see or consider Mother Varahi as the one who protects her devotees. And if you look at her image, right, she has a boar face. She holds a plow, right? Some of her weapons are plow. Now, she can also have four arms, right? Where she has a plow, she has a pestle. She can go on to take on 8 arms. She can also go on to take on 10 arms, right? With each forms, different weapons appear. She has a Varad Mudra. She also has Abhay Mudra, which means she grants fearlessness to her devotees. What does that boar face mean? So boar generally does what? Boar digs through the dirt. As simple as that. Mother Varahi does exactly the same thing. She digs or she removes all the impurities from our mind, from our bodies. She removes all the past sanskaras. She destroys all the negative karmas that we have had so far. I don't know how many births we have taken, how many sanskars we have accumulated, how many karmas we have, how many sanchit karmas we have accumulated. Mother Varahi, in an instant, when she is pleased, she will destroy all the previous karmas. And with her plow, that weapon that she holds, what does that indicate? Plow is generally means usually associated with fertility, with agriculture, with the tilling of the land. She helps till the land, till this land of impurities that we are, our body, our mind, our senses. And she creates a new fertile land for us. Now, she is also worshipped for fertility as well. So many people who need abundance in their life, whether it's progeny, whether it's wealth, whether it's prosperity, any kind of fertility that you need in your life, you can always seek the refuge of Mother Varahi. So that's the importance. Now, like I already mentioned before, she's considered to be Kshetrapal. She's also worshipped for fertility. She is also worshipped for a lot of people who need protection for their children and who need protection from diseases. Mother Varahi also destroys all the diseases from our life. She gives good health. She gives abundance. She gives wealth. She gives prosperity. She gives wisdom as well to her devotees. That is the importance of Mother Varahi. So if one needs to advance very fast in spiritual life, it is very important to take the help of Mother Varahi. She will not only protect us, but she will also guide us. She will destroy all of our past karmas. Make it a practice to incorporate her worship in some way or the other on a regular basis. But if you cannot do on a regular basis, at least during the Ashad Navratri, so there are main 4 Navratri, but the Ashad Navratri is mostly dedicated to Mother Varahi. So at least during that Navratri, do make attempts or do make your whatever you can, even little bit effort. Mother Varahi gets pleased very easily. So hopefully for now, we just talked about some of the Saptamatrika's importance, Mother Varahi. And as Ashad Navratri comes, I'll definitely post more videos about Mother Varahi. So this covers pretty much verse 5, 6, 7, and 8 of Ma Baglamukhi Ashtota Shatnam. And then from the next lecture, I will go on with verse number 9. So for now, Om Param Tattvaya Naranaya Gurubhyo Namaha, Jai Gurudev.